and it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
With them guys. It's okay, though. Them Jaguars. Pretty sure we're going to be the Patriots. I think that's going to happen. Yeah, man. I'll go to my number 2 team. So he want to keep playing with these good teams like that. Let me go get me one, too. I'm playing with the Jaguars. You playing with the goddamn Ravens.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And then if he would have something to request at first, I wouldn't have had time to go get my shit together. And let me get my line together. Stupid.
Dobbins trying the left side.
No, sir. Not happening, sir.
Lose yardage on the
no,
play
sir.
back at the 45-yard line.
You got that good
now
team.
They're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I did not know Tom Brady been in the league 21 years. T, where my plate at? You do what?
Now it's Jackson.
Thank you.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Hey, I told you, game changer. Watch, let me get a good team like you. In last game, I kept picking that nigga. They went focus. Now, I'm hitting focus.
That right there is the
man, break the
start
lead
that
down,
they were hoping to avoid a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
You seeing that already? Why they don't save?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
They used to say, no, they used to save it all the time.
Around 3 yards down to the 42.
Yeah.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Motherfucker. What's wrong with that nigga, man?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Thought he had something.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon.
Look at Dillon running them bitches over. Them weak bitches. Them some weak bitches on your squad, nigga. Them weak bitch ass niggas. Nigga some bitches, boy. He got, you know, he got his favorite team. You know, he got Lamar Jackson. You know, he only play with fans. He got to have him a fan quarterback to play, bro. He can't have no. He can't have no mediocre quarterback or no regular quarterback. That nigga got to have some good, bro.
Picks up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Yeah, what I'm finna do with Aaron Rodgers right now.
Peters up to make the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That run a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, forget you, nigga. I just said I owe you some money, nigga. What's wrong with you? You got to tell me, nigga. I ain't going to stop playing with you. Better start goddamn zone, man. I ain't had you smoking. Not see that.
Now Jones looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Stop it.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
What you doing, man? Just dodging it, man. What about AJ Green, though? Yeah, AJ Brown up on the trip.
Now Rodgers.
That bitch up in the end zone. We're going to look at the screen.
Touchdown,
that bitch up.
Green Bay.
You call him A-Dot.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Dot. That's what I do. You caught on Easter like that.
Mason Crosby for the point after.
Sure about Fredo. You know Easter like that. Shit,
and it's good to make it 7-0.
Did you see that dot? Damn, go look at that dot, man. I dotted that nigga up, Sully. And then I got Tom Brady for my quarterback in the other league. I don't want Tom Brady. I don't want Tom Brady. I don't like that nigga like everybody else like him, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team...
Rifles one, that's going to be
Mr. No Fly Zone. Another pick, second drive, another pick.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
Just lag you got off. Lag you got off.
On defense because
now
after
you
the
put a good
offense
team
scored
on
to
the
go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at him. Instead, they read their keys
I feel like
well.
I can get on the game for anything. He feel like he can't get on the game for that one. 3-point player.
Wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Bro, I got 6 different plays in the goddamn, in their playbook. We goddamn the I formation. I got 34 with the shotgun. Then my shotgun playbook, bro.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
I'm killing this nigga, bro. He don't know what to do. And he got that goddamn accelerated ass clock on. I'm glad you keep it on. You're going to take that ad with that accelerated clock on. Oh, excuse me.
Left side to the tight end, Lewis.
Oh, look at that shit go. Look at the screen. Look how I just did that with Lewis slow ass. 72 speed Lewis. 72 speed Lewis.
Catch and run, a first down.
See how that goddamn clock there, that's how you want to do it. You're going to take that ad with no boy. Boy. You ain't even got to get on to talk to me. Man, instead of having a good conversation, we don't need you anyway. You got to make conversation awkward right now, nigga. That nigga that, man, eat food. I said, I'm up here eating shrimp Alfredo on that nigga, bro, with garlic bread. No kizzy.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, that's my fault. I didn't know what the fuck they just made me do, bro. They just made me do some bullshit, bro.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
But that nigga too slow.
Past the 20.
That nigga too slow, bitch. Come here, boy. Come here, bitch, boy.
He's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Oh, he's not going to do nothing with that.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6?
Let's do a dumbass interception, not paying attention. Didn't know what play I picked. I thought I picked the running play, bro. And nigga did like a fake ass play. I didn't know what he was doing. That's my fault, though.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
I don't think any of us
Robert don't know how to goddamn when he get on the goal line. He don't know what to do.
On the ground after the last 2 drives.
Right now, he trying to run.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot
you can't run against
that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation
I'm on that nigga ass.
by the defense.
I'm on that nigga ass, bitch. I'm on that nigga ass, bro. Another interception on that nigga ass, bro. Bitch ass nigga ain't gonna score, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You gonna learn this shit today, boy. Boy.
He went on the move there and started rolling out.
And I'm watching what you doing, nigga. I'm following you the whole time, nigga. I see this nigga dragging the drag route you keep trying to run. Interception, overthrow the nigga. I'm gonna pick it up for him though. With a lineman.
That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down.
That's why you don't never screen that shit, son.
2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Get good first downs on that nigga.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
There you go, bro.
First down and much more here for Jones.
He done broke one.
Finally down at the 36-yard line.
He finally caught me. That's my fault. That's what I should do. I should hit with my favorite move to back himself.
Carries for him so far.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just.
What you over there doing, man? You over there handling it too?
Important to do, especially early in the game like that.
That nigga scrap, bro.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And
then he do the goddamn accelerated clock in 10 seconds. You know that shit gonna drop all the way down to the 10. Come on, like lame shit like that. Goddamn, at least you gonna do 20, 25 seconds. Like nigga respect shit like that. You do lame shit like that. That's why I'm gonna beat his ass from now on. Like the nigga won't beat me no more, bro.
Because you didn't let it turn into a
until he stopped doing sucker shit.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Jackson now. Open man is Duvernay. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Come here, boy.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
What you thinking, boy?
He had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not
he just had him one over the top, bro. He might not know who I got in, boy. Come on, watch Mr. Line
so
up on
2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
They finna be on field with that too, bro. I'm finna have 14-0 on Louis. Pick 6 right here coming up.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
He got to wait in, boy.
He does have the first down. Now
he got to wait in, boy.
One of their timeouts.
I tried to get that bitch in, boy. That bitch did some running for him like there.
First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Jackson.
Thank you.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Savage. And the return just got across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives.
He think he's going to do that. You know, that cornerback, he ran the tight end straight up the middle.
Walks off the field.
And I think it comes
he keep right in tight end straight up the middle to get what I'm doing. Popping him.
Brandon, I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes.
And get what I just did, Rob? I played the inside, not the outside. Right, he threw it to the inside.
2nd down and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I see the time.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
He can't stop that shit. I fuck him up every time I put them 3 goddamn niggas together.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, he played man-to-man on Monte?
Rodgers.
Oh, man.
Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, man.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
After the interception, here's Jackson. There he goes inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
You know the clock ain't moving, right? You probably talk about the clock stop. You're retarded there.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
I'm finna time it right here, little bro. Sorry. Making the whole name look bad.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the
what he doing?
All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Check that shit, shout. Check that nigga. Check that nigga.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back.
Make sure that nigga don't try like that.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted.
I pressed him a high throw, right?
Instead, it's 4th down.
How come he throw that motherfucker? And I did like that nigga just threw a low ball. I don't even fuck that ball. See, I'm on my 26. I'm playing smart.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Learn how to put like 72. Trouble.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Now he got fast that linebacker.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
So tighten up, go back to doing A-dot shit.
Let's get the momentum
back
on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go
get back to my
downfield and
A-dot shit.
score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson trying to lay one up deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They go play action now. Jackson buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I know what I'm going to do when I get the ball back right now.
We just saw a nice example of how teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Steph just said to myself,
protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
So I say, yeah.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front. Last level being the secondary. The strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back.
What you thought? Why you thought that shit was... That pussy shit ain't going nowhere, Robert. Oh, I forgot Robert ain't on here.
47, 1-yard gain.
I forgot. Robbie, forget it, bro. That nigga he ain't with the game for real.
Diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Okay.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
When they stop making the quarterback fumble on him?
Escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
We ain't worried about that.
Throwing is Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Keep on the same play. The same play. I got you. You want to do that, Rob? Yeah, I got him. I got him.
Game getting in sync.
Look, bro, when I say I got him, bro, why there? Hey, bro, why there? Hey, watch what I tell you. Pick six. What's coming, y'all? Pick 6. Okay. That's all I need to know.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
That running shit is not happening, though.
Just
you can stop that.
5 at the 6.
Five rushing yards.
Second and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
And if you believe yourself.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
How many rush yards? Here we go.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner.
I remember what you told me, bro.
Out, picking up some
play
of the
my
slack.
game.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I got you, bro. Man, can he stop the goddamn A-Rod, Adam, and A. Jones attack?
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Burn that bitch-ass nigga.
Make the catch.
Bitch.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run on first down. Jones. Call it a gain of 4
John
on
got
first,
7-8
and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually the defense back on its heels.
Got that one, Lazard.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. Jones
My fault. Go back to the inside.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, after the loss on first down, they're going to walk that line and understand they don't have to rush just yet, but time is still going to be a factor in their decision-making. Call your play. Make sure everyone knows what they're doing. You have to score a touchdown here. You've got to find a way to cash in.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And
Bitch ass, get the fuck off me. What? He's a bitch. That bitch off me. That weak ass.
Jones taking it in from a yard out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game.
Let him play 76 yards.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
But you want me to script this nigga? Sack, a sack, 4 man on the set.
There at the 24.
Who winning?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. First down and more for Jackson.
That nigga just got popped, bro. Look at, I just hit this nigga with a hit. I just hit Lamar with a hit stick, bro. That nigga didn't fall.
But it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Pick that bitch.
A crusher there as
pick that bitch, bro. Pick that bitch. Pick that bitch. Pick that bitch. Rip his fucking heart out, son.
Starting to wonder, Charles.
I'll rip his fucking heart out, B.
Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people
I'll rip his fucking heart out.
Seen of him in this game. Probably including himself.
I mean, where that nigga hard at, son? He ain't got one.
The manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it.
Hey, John gone, bro. John gone, bro. John gone, bro. Touchdown. Touchdown. Pick, then turn around and hit him with John. Hit him in the fucking mouth.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on.
Hit him in the fucking mouth, man. 21-10 my way, man. I told that nigga he's not what he think he was, boy. Boy, you're not what you think you was, boy.
And it's 21-10.
Nigga done pissed me off. Thought because he got the little one win, nigga. How I was focused.
Here's Crosby.
I told that nigga ain't shaking no more.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out.
Aaron Rodgers. Yo, Aaron Rodgers got, man. I mean, not Aaron Rodgers, but John got. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. What's his name, man? Come on, man. Man, I got 127 rushing yards, man. 2 touchdowns, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Another pick, bro. I told that nigga Stokes. That nigga's a beast, bro. That nigga's a beast, bro. I told him I had somebody to keep up with this bitch ass. I told him. Hit him in the fucking mouth again, Brody.
So the ball down.
Hit him in the fucking mouth again, bro. Look how you take off on a chump in the fourth quarter, dog. Play with me, nigga.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll take this up only to
133 my fault. 133 yards, bro.
On the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
21-10, bro. Niggas a chump, bro.
Looking to throw. A check down here to Jones. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll go with Jones.
Give me that, bitch!
This one across the 35. That one a backbreaker.
I just hurt that nigga feelings. Lame ass nigga. You ain't got to get in the chat and talk to me and my nigga.
It's just their first.
Fuck wrong with it? I'm gonna hit the studio on this nigga lame ass, boy. On game, boy.
Here's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard.
I just tried it, bro. I should have never. I had to try it, bro. I got 37 seconds left, bro. He just picked me out, bro. I don't know what to do. I'm boot shaking.
With the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now,
we on your ass now, bitch.
can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he takes this almost to midfield.
No, I don't
they
play.
Needed a pretty good size play, and they got it.
No, why I stop playing?
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Sorry ass nigga here.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Should hit me tomorrow. It's okay. She'll be back again. I want them bitches too, bro. They sold out, though. Damn, I can't see it too. Yeah, share it to my other phone. Let me see, I'm 15. Aaron Rodgers, 139 yards, 70, 1 touchdown, 70% completion rate. Aaron Jones, 152 yards. Yeah, 152 yards, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.